No morning, man who knows your water. There we go. Let's see. There we go. All right, now I got some audio going. Now, how do I share that? Hey, man. On the feet. Yeah, you go back. Do it again. You go back, Jack. Do it again. A little wild one. All right, so yeah, I got M51 coming in. It looks like so we're seeing a little bit more detail now in the globular cluster, starting to clear up a little bit. Jack, do it again. Back, Jack, do it again. Oh, I wonder if audio's coming through. Looks like audio's going through, but if I'm hearing it or not. Bow down, 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 bow down. Yeah, I don't know if I'm hearing it or not. I don't know if the audio's going through on the other one. I forgot I changed up some stuff, so I can't tell if there's audio or not. Oh, it's muted. That's why. There we go. I can hear it. All right. So I can hear it. Yay. All righty. So what is happening? I'd say the Duo looks like 4K cam does. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. So we're gonna let these two go for a while. Well, I'm gonna let the what do you call it? The Whirlpool Galaxy go for some time now. AJ, what's up, man? Thanks for the heart me. How are you? Doing a couple. I gotta get the right window here. Thank you for the go popular. Bow, bow, now, 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 now. Alrighty. So this globular cluster is coming. I want to say there's 100,000 stars in M3. Does anyone know about that offhand? Let's see. M3 number of stars. Swear you kicking Vegas. M3 globular cluster. Oh, I'm sorry. 500 over 500,000 stars. I was mistaken. Surprisingly well, AJ. Thank you for asking. I'm certainly not 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better than I thought I would at this point. So yeah, I got to limit my driving. I haven't driven at night yet because I've today I hit like Sam's Club and Costco, and when I was walking around Costco, I started to get a little lightheaded. And I said, okay, time to go home. Took a nap. So I take 2 or 3 naps a day. Um, I don't think I'm going to be out here much more than we'll see how it goes, but maybe midnight, maybe a little later. I know a lot of people got to work tomorrow. I'm still on leave. Are you able to increase the resolution of the screen shares? They seem a bit low. Um, no, I don't think so. I don't even know how to do that. Um, if that's something I can do in your Prism lens, then maybe I need to figure that out. Yeah, thanks. Okay, what are we getting here? Stargazing mode, stacking failed, start. Oh, yeah, S50 does that a lot. I'm wondering if it's got some bugs in it. I don't know if there's some bugs in the software or if there's something particularly wrong with this unit. So, Bow down, bow. Dean, open your heart. I hope you're recovering well from your knee surgery. Is that why I haven't seen you online for a while? See how my battery's doing. Everything is at 100%. Everything is at 100%. Well, maybe not. What is the Whirlpool's only at 75%, but it's getting charged. What the hell? And then the S30 is still at 100%. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I had one bad night in the hospital. Blood pressure got really low. It's kind of scary, but they brought me back, and here we are. I think I'm still getting a whole bunch of errors on this on the S50. I'm going to keep an eye on that one for a minute because it says only 5 minutes, and it's been longer than 5 minutes. The Whirlpool's been going for 43 minutes. Let's see if it gets another failed. It looks better. I mean, definitely seeing some more detail in there. Simple on love. Can you read my thought? Just give up. I've been the one. See if it gives me another error. Nope, didn't get an error, but it also didn't increase. Oh, there we go. Just went to 50. Okay. Alrighty. All right, for the most part, it's working. Well, this will go for a little while, then we'll pick something else. Because that was the whole idea, to leave one of my ideas anyway, to leave one scope on one image the whole time, and then bounce around with the other ones. So that's the plan. Thanks for all the likes, guys. You guys rock. There's another one. Shoot. I don't know why that's failed, unless there's clouds. Oh, it very well could be. Let me go out there and take a look. I'm gonna step away for a second and see if there's clouds. Yeah, there's some light clouds, so it could be that. But it's still coming in pretty good, I'd say, for a cluster. A cluster? A star cluster? Oh, where'd the music go? What the heck? Oh, in between songs. That was odd. Prism lets you choose resolution. All right, maybe if you have time this week, give me a ping, Foss. Let me know, and you can give me you can tutor me if you can, if you don't mind. I'm ready to go, and I can do it with Android phones too, right? Not just iPad. Welcome back, hero. Machine. So we are looking at the M3 globular cluster. Okay, cool. All right. I'm kind of geeked. Um, do have this going to the YT as well. I don't think anybody watches. Nobody ever watches there. Like nobody. I'll put it in. I'll put it in. and Facebook, and nobody watches. Kind of sad. But I love you guys. I love the community on TikTok, man. You guys rock. Have a lot of fun with that. Bow down, 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 pow, pow. Yeah, so there could be some clouds that are getting in the way, but it's still not coming in too bad. We'll let that go for a few more minutes, and we'll find something else. Arrow. Refuse. Bow down, down, down. Love the Cars, man. I got to see them 3 times in my life, if I remember correctly. First time, they were the warm up for Ted Nugent, and I didn't even stick around. This was when I was still in high school, I think. And we didn't even stick around for Ted Nugent. We just went there to see the Cars. And then I saw them at an outdoor theater twice, maybe. Once for sure. The third time, I can't exactly remember. But I'm going to go with that. Um, uh, Lilia, where we have to look. What are we looking at? Is that what you're asking me? What are we looking at? In the bottom window there, we are looking at the Whirlpool Galaxy, which is about 31 million light years away. And the one above that is a globular cluster, just a boatload of stars that look like they're all together, but they're all separated by a lot. But there are about 500,000 stars or more in that cluster. And so I'm using 2 Seestar smart telescopes. And I'm going to leave the bottom one on the Whirlpool the whole time I'm live. And then I'm going to use the second one, the one on top, and I'm going to switch objects. This is the second object that I've actually gotten. I've tried a couple other ones. Hey, Arnold, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. New follower here. I love astronomy. Appreciate your stream. Thank you so much, Arnold. I appreciate you being here. I have a lot of fun doing this. I'm still pretty much a newbie. I've only been at it a year. I got a couple of Seestars now. I have a Celestron 8SE and a couple other ones that I picked up at an estate sale that I haven't even really cracked yet. So I need to get some help on those. But um, when the planets come back out, and like even now, like the moon is going to be out too late for me to bring out the Celestron. This afternoon, I was viewing the sun, and I streamed for about an hour with that. So that was kind of neat. We saw about 4 or 5 really good size black hole or sunspots, not black holes. Anyway, so what do you think? Is it better the S50 or the S30? So they're a little bit different. So in this one, the top one is the S50, the bottom one is the S30. The S30 was my first one, and when I got it solely on the cost because I had just gotten the Celestron 8SE, and I got the Seestar a couple months later. Um, so the S30 has a wider field of view, where the S50 has a longer focal length. They both do mosaic. And now you have to wonder about, wait, what about the S30 Pro? I don't know where you're located, but the S30 Pro came out at the beginning of the year. It's got a better sensor. It's got more memory. It can image the Milky Way, and it can image the Milky Way and something else at the same time, which is kind of cool. So the S30 and the S50 can't do that. But if you're thinking of getting one, oh, I look at it this way: if I was just getting one today, and I had the choice between the three, I'd probably get the 30 Pro if I'm going to buy it new. Um, I think some people I got the S50 at an estate sale. The S30 I got new. So so um, oh yeah, it's been out this year. Um, yeah, it's definitely designed for the Milky Way. If you go to my shopping cart, it's in there. You can look there if you like. Um, yeah, it's sold on TikTok. It's the same price everywhere. It's $6.99 US. And it's sold and backed by the manufacturer ZWO. ZWO. And you can, what can you do? You can, use TikTok's payment plan if you want, which I forgot what it is, but X amount. I don't know if it's every month or every couple of weeks or something, whatever it is. But yeah, it's I was gonna get one, but when I got the S50 at an estate sale at a pretty good price, so I'm gonna stick with these two for a while. And I want to be able to use the Celestron a little bit more. Um, but oh, that cluster's coming in really nice. It's just not giving me every. Let's do a cleanup. Let's see if I can clean this one up. We're gonna do AI denoise. I'm gonna go full screen. Hey Yassine, thank you for the follow. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Let's do this. I'm gonna make the cluster. No, not the cluster. The make this one. It's still cleaning up. If it fails again, I'm gonna be very disappointed because the first one failed. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than 80 seconds. Shouldn't take this long though. I'm gonna be very, very angry if it fails. This is a long time. It should not take this long. Maybe clusters take a little longer. Maybe that's why they're clusters. It's a cluster. There we go. Whew. All right. So now you can see a lot more detail with those stars. Let's make that one full screen. Hang on. Let's find something else. I like it when things work. For the most part, everything is working way better than it did the other night. I kept losing the network connection. Um, I did buy an extra mesh router to put right here. Nebula are there's no comets. Let's see if there's a Crab Nebula. Oh, currently invisible. We don't want that. We want Whirlpool. What did I say? Pinwheel earlier. Um, Splinter. Oh, so I've done the Splinter before. The Splinter had a star that went supernova in it. That'll take a little bit of time. I think the Whale and the Crowbar, also known as the hockey, I believe that's also known as the hockey stick galaxy. Let's try those guys. Actually, oh, you know what? Shoot, I'm sorry. I meant to do something else. Shoot it a different way, but it's pretty close to it. So let's see how it comes in. We can already see one of them. It's amazing how quickly that works. Do you feel a big difference between your Celestron? Well, they're way different. They're completely different types of telescopes. Um, so the Celestron is an 8-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain reflector, right? It's designed for planets, basically. If you're not using any extra tools or astrophotography, it's designed for planets and the moon. and it does an amazing job at that. These are designed for deep sky objects. I can't see these. If I try to look at these through the Celestron, all I'm going to see is like a little fuzzball. And if I try to do planets with these, they're going to look not great. The S50 does an okay job with Jupiter, but it's just not what it's designed for. So they're two different animals. It looks like we got a satellite trail there. Whoa. But when I first started looking at telescopes, in my mind, I wanted to be able to look through an eyepiece and see something. But we're limited to what we can see with that. No, no, no. It's not that it's turning blue. It's called a blue moon because it's the second full moon in the same month. That's the saying that once in a blue moon. It will not be blue. I promise you that. It'll be the same bright white reflecting off the sun as always. So yeah, it's only called a blue moon because it's two full moons in 1 month. The second full moon in 1 month. An uncle. How we get uncle? Do I know you? Are you my niece? I need your touch, don't need your love. Oh, you're welcome. And I want. And I need. All right. So other than the satellite trail, I'm not real happy with this one yet either. Might have to find something else. No, you can't. It moves too fast. Now, if you're lucky, you can see it maybe cross the sun or the moon. I did have a live last year where a plane crossed the moon, which was kind of cool. I was streaming the moon live, and a plane uh, went in front of it. Yeah, if you're lucky, and there's a way to. I'm sure there's an app out there or a website out there that tell you then when that might happen. So if you're pointing at the moon and you want to see the sea star pass in front of it, there you go. All right, guys. I'm not thrilled with this site either. I thought we'd see something a little better. Um, let this cycle finish. Wow. I feel like I see something there in the middle. Whoa. Okay, that's starting to come in. What is this? The whale? Whale and crowbar? The whale. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it's starting to come in. We'll give it a few minutes. There's a little fuzzball there. And I want. And I need. And I lust. And I'm all. Oh boy. All right. So, how are we doing on time? It is 11 something, 11:08. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go much later than midnight just because I get worn out pretty easy. And if it gets chilly, I want to say cold, but if it gets chilly, I seem to be able to feel that easier than in the past. So, great song. Love Def Leppard. In your house, the sun and God, I know someone. So I'm just catching up on some other notes here. And Whirlpool's coming in nicely. I got a couple hours, several hours of the Whirlpool already too. I'll just add these all together and hopefully get them cleaned up. Anyway, hey, if you guys want to hear a song, let me know. I'll throw it in the queue. Oh, I forgot to change the name. Sorry. I'm just going to turn that off. Thanks, James. Yeah, I forgot to change that. It's the Whale Galaxy. I feel like the other night when I did this, and it might be getting washed out by the moon a little bit. I'll leave that on so you can see it. I do that a lot, James, don't I? I know I do. Too many things going on. Oh, that's weird. Now I'm hearing myself. Oh, that's good, James. Felt like it was better. Felt the Whale Galaxy came out better before, but it was getting the whale and the hockey stick or the crowbar, whatever it's called. Not to do the misery of the rising sun. Bow, bow, down, bow, bow, down, bow, bow, down, bow, bow. All right, it's starting to come in a little bit. Might be worth waiting for. Oh, there's another stacking failed. Not enough stars. That's got to be the clouds.
What about ghosts?
It's got to be the clouds. It's got to be the clouds. Uh, yeah, I think there's some clouds again. I'm gonna go take a peek. Oh, there's some big clouds up there. Let me go take a look. I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure I can RTSP live stack with that as well. Just started playing Astro with my Dwarf 3. So this does RTSP, but only in scenery in solar system mode, not in deep sky object mode, unfortunately. Um, yeah, that's too bad because that would be cool. Like if I do the moon and then I feed it into like oh, what's the video player? Um, VLC. Yep, thank you. Just as I remembered. Which one is this? So the bottom one is the S30. The top one is the S50. Bow, pow, down, pow, pow, down, pow. Bow, pow, down, pow, pow, pow. Bow, pow, down. Oh, okay. Is it the Dwarf Mini? I didn't see which one you had. The Dwarf Mini or the Dwarf like 3? Yeah, this has scenery mode. You can do wildlife with the Seestars too. Dwarf 3, okay. Yeah, I don't have that one yet. I'm not even sure if I saw one. I saw the Dwarf Mini, all 3 of the Seastars. A couple people I know have the Origin, which is really nice, but just a whole lot more money than I wanted to spend for this. Hey, thanks for the follow, Plainsman. Um, all right, so Whale Galaxy's starting to come in. I feel a little bit better. There's something wrong. It's not capturing everyone. Well, maybe. Oh, I was gonna go look for clouds. Let me go step away for a second. I'll be right back. I think that's what's going on. Not as clear as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. After after I wrap up for the night, I'm sure there's some people be doing the moon tonight, so be sure to look for them. Probably like Leo in the solar system, Chris and Wilder, Sunshine Nate, Dobbs Dork. All these people will probably be shooting the moon later on. So, but after I'm done. So we've been doing the Whirlpool Galaxy now for where are my glasses? I can't read. Whirlpool Galaxy's been going now for over an hour. Um, and the Whale Galaxy only for about 10 minutes or so. It says 6 minutes, but when clouds come in, it's actually starting to come in nice because you can see a little bit of detail in there. Cammy, hey Eric, what's going on, man? Out of this world, how you doing? Cammy, we've had the worst spring though. This past week has been amazing. Prior to that, it was horrible. It was just horrible. A lot of rain, a lot of clouds. I mean, all through towards the end of winter and into spring. Oh, just horrible. But oh no, what's going on? Yeah, so I'm trying to take it now, or Cammy, I'm trying to take advantage of this as much as I can. I just can't stay up as late as I'd like to at the moment. Hey, thanks for the follow, Overdose. Oh, cool, Cammy. Yeah, this one's been going for an hour, and that's on the S30. I had done it on the S50 too, the top window there, but I wanted to change objects on that one. So that was the scoop with that. Emotion, sweet emotion. My badge name has been approved. Astronuts. Who calls me Astronuts? I didn't call me that. What the heck is that? I don't even know what that means. View your fan club performance, and then it says your badge name has been approved. Astronuts. I don't think I've ever called myself that. Did somebody call me that? That's crazy. I don't know what that means. Milky Way collapse against Andromeda. Yeah, about 4 billion years. Yep. Oh, rainy season arrived early. Oh no. You got M106? Cool. Where are you located, Cammy, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, let's see, 23 million light years away. Maybe we'll do that one next. I don't know where that is in the sky for me, though. Ah, Saskatchewan, Canada. Nice. Ah, gotcha. Oh, I'm getting clouds again. Wait, why am I seeing it? Oh, that's a delay. I was watching the YouTube version of it. Oops, I said that YouTube word. Oh, I said it again. Mark, thanks for the rose. What's up, Mark? What's happening, dude? Yo, 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 yo. Everybody say hi to my brother Mark. Mark likes to play with AI music a lot. If you're interested in that, give him a follow. Did you get the all the mulch down today? Waiting for the whirlpool to turn. It's funny on the S50. It was the orientation was a little bit different. Oh, good for you, man. Good job. I had a landscaper come do mine yesterday. I can't do it. And then my neighbor helped me out, did my edging today. I cut the grass on the riding lawnmower. That I can do, but I couldn't do the edging. How's everybody doing, man? Thanks for joining. My name's Dave here in Southeast Michigan. We are dueling Seestars here. We have the Whale Galaxy in the top view in the Seestar S50 and the Whirlpool Galaxy in the bottom view there um, using the Seestar S30. I should probably put that back on there. S50? Where'd it go? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I just started. Um, yeah, I don't know. That one keeps doing that. I don't know why that one keeps doing that. I don't know why. Ah, hey guys, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well. We are streaming with two Seestars here. I'm also using my telescope tracking on M52. Nice, Pierce. I should bring out my paperwork because I can't remember what M52 is. And Mark, thanks for the rose. Debbie, thank you for the follow, man. How are you? If it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne. M52. If you need your rent taken care of, just text me rent. Oh, Liam, please. Keep that up. You will get muted. Roxanne. M52. Roxanne. Hmm. Oh, Scorpion Cluster. Cool. Roxanne. Oh, good to hear, Debbie. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. Don't, bow, bow. Sunday. Alrighty, so yeah, we're gonna let the Whale Galaxy. I'll tell you, when this first started, I had my doubts. It's starting to come in nice and clearer anyway. And look, I think he's gone. And that will go for a little while, and then we'll find something else. But I am gonna keep the bottom one on the Whirlpool Galaxy the whole time I am live, just to get it better, and then I'll do like a final denoise on it later before I close up. But it's been shooting that now for an hour and 11 minutes. Where Whale, not so much. Roxanne. Thanks for the likes, guys. Roxanne. Roxanne. Hey, Tom, thanks for the follow. Do people ever ask why you're sitting on your porch with two computers? Well, not as much anymore. My neighbor's like wondering what I'm doing. In the winter, not in the winter time, but when it's cold, I have a bubble tent. I only have one computer. It's just a second monitor, by the way. Um, I have a bubble tent, and I sit in that with a space heater. Um, so yeah, no, it's the front. It's the front of my house. I wish I could do it in the backyard, but one, I don't have a fenced-in yard. Two, I have two huge trees there, like right in the middle of my backyard, so I couldn't do this. So I sit in the front. So yeah, some of the neighbors will come over and look. Sometimes when I'm using the Celestron telescope, I can have people come up and take a look at whatever I'm looking at, whether it's like Jupiter or Mars. I have not seen Mars through my Celestron yet. It has just not been in a place in the sky where I could see it. Or I'm just blocked by trees. When I go to I participate in a couple different astronomy clubs um, where there's a lot more open sky. So maybe later in the summer, I got to see when Mars will be visible at a normal time, not at like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's a good Google question for me. When's the best time to view Mars this year? Let me look that up here. When is the best time to view Mars? Two Seestars came in. S50 on top, S30 on the bottom. And I'm typing in and I can't talk at the same time this year. James, are you done with school for the year? Late fall and December. Okay, so it'll be a little chilly, but it won't be in the evening sky till next. Its closest approach in February of next year, which means it'll be freaking cold. November 15th, Mars will appear very close to Jupiter in the morning sky. That's not what I want to hear. Late December, Mars will shine brightly, rivaling the star Arcturus, and will transition to being visible throughout the evening, no longer requiring you to wake up before dawn. But it's December. I don't want to use my telescope in December. I'm in Michigan. It gets cold. The S50's only been going for it says 9 minutes, but it's been longer. It's. I don't think it's tracking correctly. It's probably been more like 20 minutes. So Mars is currently on the far side of its orbit. It will look like for real-time positioning. Yeah, yeah. For me to where I'm at, for me to see Mars through my Celestron, I got to wheel it outside. I have it on a dolly and I keep it in my garage. I got to wheel it outside, and then you know, I don't even know where I'd have to move it to. So that's not going to happen. You're taking 5 scopes? Cool. Cherry Springs, where's that? Where's Cherry Springs? The most I've taken to any event is 2. Kind of fills up my car. I'm too scared to put my S30 in the front. What if someone runs in and snatch? Well, what do you mean? I'm too scared to put my S30 in the front. What if somebody runs by and snatches it while you're in the car? Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay. I don't understand. Why would you? Oh, in the front yard. Oh, I gotcha. Well, I'm sitting out here. Yeah, it's not going to happen here. Oh, not while I'm out here. Um, but if I run into the house, I'm never in the house for more than maybe 3 minutes. So when I have to like grab something to drink, when it was cooler outside, I'd go get some like hot chocolate and hit the bathroom, and I timed it 3 to 4 minutes tops. But you know what? You can't even see them. It's so dark. You really can't see them. The Seestar S30 maybe because it's white. I mean, it stands out a little bit more. And then the S50 you can't even see. So just take those old rockers on. The label. The label for which one? The S30 label. Oops. That better? It's very dark here. Well, it is, 11 something, right? It's 11:30. So, but I'm in a border late sky. Got a lot of light pollution. I'll tell you, let's do the denoise on. It's been a while. Let's clean up the whirlpool here. Let that one clean up. Let the other one keep going. This is what I like about being able to have 2 going at once. Oh, nice. Yeah, the place I went to last summer, I'm going to go up later this summer in September. Where's my camera? If you can see my hand here, I'm down here, and I go up to a place here that's a Bortle too. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, I guess I could do it here too. Now it's too dark. But, oh, let me do this. Turn this light on. See if this helps. Oh, this light needs new batteries. Nah. Yeah, can you see my hand? Okay. So, you can't see my other finger, but kind of up here. Close to Lake Huron. So, I put some new batteries in that light. You're going back to sleep? All right, Eric, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Good to see you. What old time of rock and roll. How did our denoise come out? Oh, it's still going. Sorry. There we go. All right, so there it is, cleaned up by the Seestar. Oops. Not bad. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? See some serious detail in there. Well, hey, Mateo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, big old star party in there. 31 million light years away. And then what it looked like before was that. So that's what the software does. It cleans it up automatically. And when I started seeing people doing this last year, I'm like, oh, damn, I want to do that. So here we are. That's why I went into the S30. If I wanted to do any kind of astrophotography with the Celestron, it would have cost me several $1,000s and time and learning curve, and I just no. It was just a big no. All of the above. And for $400 to get the Seestar, oh, amazing. And one thing I like about it too, when I go to star parties, um, we have an event here that's called Astronomy on the Beach, and it's a 2-day event. And I had the best time. I set up the Seestar, put it on an iPad on a tripod, and just let that thing go all night. Went to a couple different objects, some really good nebulae, like East and West Nebula. I'm sorry, East and West Veil Nebula were coming in, and people could just come up and watch that as it was being created, kind of like developing, if you will, right? Whatever the Seestar's given me, yes, I think it does what JPEGs and fits and something else maybe. Whatever the Seestar kicks out, it's getting them all. So, starting to get a little chilly.
That sounds like an incredible outreach night. The Seestar is perfect for that because watching
the Gemini on my phone started reaching out. I'm out teaching high school math. All right, Mark, man, thanks for popping in, man. Good to see you. Talk to you soon. Welcome back. Yeah, not even sure how it got turned on, but it did. Electricity about everything. Oh, tomorrow night, got one of my astronomy clubs has a meeting tomorrow night. I am going to attend it virtually. I am not going to go to that one. And forget about. Hey, Dookie, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yes, I do. I just sold some eyepieces on cloudy nights, and I have something for sale on cloudy nights. So, I do. I sold a couple eyepieces that I bought at this estate sale, and then I have my what do you call it? Celestron focus motor for sale because I bought a new case and it doesn't fit with it on there with attached, and I didn't want to take it off and put it on every time. So, all right, James, man, have a good night. Yeah, in fact, the eyepieces I sold, I didn't even advertise. Somebody was actually looking for two of the eyepieces that I had that I picked up at this estate sale, these exact ones, and they were like brand new. He got a great deal on them. I covered shipping and insurance, so got like $650 worth of eyepieces for $500. Oh, no kidding. I'm getting more involved with one of them because this estate sale that I got these from. How can I describe this? The house belonged to my doctor's father, and he passed away, and he was an executive, and he had a whole bunch of telescopes, and he had a what do you call it on his roof? He had a little observatory with a Meade 14-inch on his roof. They couldn't sell any of that, so they're donating it to one of the astronomy clubs. So I'm helping with that, uh, looking to get sponsorship from my company because I work for the same company that this guy did, and see if I can get somebody to help sponsor, building some sort of mini observatory for it. So I don't know if I want any formal roles. I volunteer for the Detroit Grand Prix, which was today, this weekend, but I couldn't do it. I had surgery a week and a half ago, and I could not participate. But I am on the orientation committee for that. Again, with my company, we shoot all the training videos for that for the last 4 years. But I could not. And I'll tell you what, this is the weather we had this weekend, the best of all the Grand Prix I've ever been to. Today was the best one. So the best weekend for weather. It was beautiful. Not terribly hot, but sunny, clear, no rain. It wasn't cold. Last year I was freezing. I was sitting in a trailer for a while and I was freezing. So, but I also I was not completely dressed for it either. I had a very light jacket. I would have been more prepared this year. So what time is it? We're 11:37. So I think I'm only going to go to midnight, guys. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Not that I have to get up for work tomorrow, but you have a doctor appointment in the morning. Um, and I find while I'm still recovering here, I get burnt out a little bit easier. So we're going to go till midnight and call it a night. And then I still got to haul all my stuff in. So maybe when I retire, I'll take more of an active role in the clubs, but not now. I've tried doing stuff like that before, and there's just too much going on. K-Man, I'm in Southeast Michigan, just north of Detroit. And luckily, other than the S50 not capturing all the frames, everything seems to be working okay. Bow, bow, dow, bow, dow, dow, wow, wow. My pet's out of control. Welcome, South Africa, right? Wonder if you stuck around. He didn't stay. Bow, bow, dow, bow, dow, dow. We had Argentina. We have any other people here from outside the U.S. and Canada? We got Canada. I know that. Bow, bow, dow, bow, dow, dow. Whales coming in nicely. When I get the time, I'm going to take probably my top 10 images and I will frame them using mix tiles and hang them up on my wall somewhere. Oh, excuse me. Hmm. Bow, dow, 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 dow. Hey, Kim, thank you for the follow. You weren't following me already? I thought you were. Sorry. But thanks for that. Appreciate it. So I try to go live as often as I can. I think we've got clear nights. Let me check the weather for the next couple. Then we got rain coming. Um, I would love to be able to do something with the Celestron, but there's really nothing to see. I mean, looking at a star, that's cool, but a lot of people like to put it out, put the star out of focus. Not me. Okay, so looks like we're clear for the next 2 days, and then we got rain. Maybe next Sunday again. So tomorrow and Wednesday, if it's clear, I'll be live again. And then, oh, excuse me. Wednesday, same thing. Okay, should be pretty clear. The bottom one is the Whirlpool Galaxy. Yes, Peter. And the top one is the Whale Galaxy. Let's see if we got any information on the Whale Galaxy. Um, and I don't see. It doesn't tell me how far it is in this one. So, but that's the Whale Galaxy. Excuse me. That's kind of cool. Shaw plays mean pinball. Wow. Looks like there's almost another tiny galaxy right there, isn't it? I wonder what that is. Was the body table king? You're welcome. And when I first started tonight, how long have I been live? An hour and 40 minutes. When I first started tonight, I had the Whirlpool on both of them, and I decided I want to keep one on the same one all night and then skip around with the other one. So a whale galaxy is what we're doing here. We'll let that go for a little while longer, and then maybe we'll find one more to wrap up because coming up on midnight. I'm going to wrap it up at midnight. Excuse me. The yawns are coming in. Shaw plays a mean pinball. Bow, bow, down. James Edits, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. How are you? Thought I was the body table king. I just handed my pinball crown to him. Do you love NASA or science? Yes. You asking me to choose? Both? Goes into my mind. I've always been fascinated by like space travel. I mean, I'm old enough to have seen the original, you know, landing on the moon and all that, Apollo 11. And seeing Artemis going to the moon brought back a lot of memories. And just watching the splashdown in general. I remember that vividly growing up. I thought it was so cool. So I'm looking forward to them going to the moon and landing on the moon again too. Except now I don't have to watch it on a black and white TV. I can watch it on a gazillion different sources. I know when we watched Artemis, was it the landing of Artemis? Yeah, when the splashdown of Artemis, I had it on my TV, I had it on my computer, and I had one of the guys chasing the milk was. Oh no, that was the liftoff. I'm sorry, not the landing, the liftoff. One of the guys I follow, and if you're not, Chasing the Milk is another creator out here that does a lot of astro stuff. And he got invited by NASA to go see the launch, and he streamed it live from there, which was pretty cool. So, yeah, it was pretty cool to watch. Bow, bow, but it brought back lots of memories. Coming home, I can't go on. And watching the splashdown was neat. I mean, I got the chills watching that. Getting a few light clouds, nothing major. I think the next couple nights are supposed to be better. Um, but I don't know what else I could do. I might end up skipping a night just to kind of take a break because unless I stay up really late, I guess I could do that too. I could start later. Um, I'll see how I feel, just to try to get different objects in the sky. The other thing I do is with my Wise camera. I have a couple Wise cameras that I have. One mounted on the north side of the house, and one that I put on a tripod. And when we get meteor storms, I'll point them at that. Best example I can give you for that was in December during the Geminids. 186 meteors from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. in December. So, but I got to do that from inside the house because the Wise camera was just pointing up to the sky. You are gone, I turn to stone. Do 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 When you coming home, do do. You are gone, I turn to stone. Alrighty. Well, I'm pretty impressed with the whale. I had my doubts when it first started, but it definitely made up for itself. Also, one thing about the Seestars are they're a lot easier to set up and take down when you're done. Now the Celestron I have is on a dolly, so it's not too bad, but it's still a little bit more work. Why is that not charging? It must be not a good cable on the S30. That's interesting. It says it's charging, but it's at 52%. That's not right. Not that it matters. I'll be done before it gets any lower, so or much lower, so not a big deal. but the S50 is still at 100%. Interesting. I wonder why. Bow wow. Some good music for looking at space stuff, isn't it? Little Pink Floyd. Bow wow. Bow down, bow. Bow down, down. Bow wow. Bow down, 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 bow. Alrighty. Alrighty. It's getting kind of quiet. If you're new to my live, tell me where you're from, if you like. Don't no pressure. My name's Dave. I am in Southeast Michigan. Try to stream as often as possible. Look forward to a little later in the year when we get some different objects. We are starting to get a few clouds. Nothing major. I might, yeah, we'll see about tomorrow night. The next 2 nights are supposed to be really clear, but I may just take a break. Or maybe I'll just use the Celestron. I'm still practicing with that one. Still trying to figure out how to get the camera to focus a little bit better. And then I know Fosbuckle, I don't think she's on anymore. She went to bed. Have her teach me how to use another tool, Prism, this week. The sun. Oh boy. Excuse me, guys. Um, I'm gonna run inside real quick. I'll be right back. And then we're about 12 minutes out. I'm just gonna leave it on the. Well, let's see if anything else came in. Hang on. Let's see if there's anything else nearby that since it got a little bit later. So I'm gonna end this one on the Whale Galaxy, which looks kind of cool. Although I do want to denoise it, but I'll just stack it later. I'll post some images maybe tomorrow. Let's see if there's something else we can get real quick to wrap up the night with. Nebulae are just not high enough in the sky or in a place where we can get it. I'd like to try the cat's eye one night, maybe when I'm not streaming. Um, Water block. I've done the box before. I'd like to get a little bit more of that. I'd love to get the sombrero again, but I don't think it's in a good place for me. Needle Galaxy, surfboard. Now these I can get just depending on what direction they're in. If they're too low in the sky, because I got trees everywhere. Coddington's Nebula. Markarian chain, I've shot that before. That's probably in the southeast. Nope, southwest. Oh, the trees here are so in bloom. Oh, Bodes. What about Bodes? Where's that? Northwest? We could try and do Bodes. Um, let's do. Nope, not what I wanted. Sorry. Sky Atlas. Let's see what we can get with Bodes. DES. Ooh, if we can do just Bodes. Okay, let's do that. Because with the S30, you get them both. So let it look for that. See if we can get that one going for a little bit. And I'm going to run inside once I see that that's locked in. Go to the object. Is it close? M81. Na 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 na. All right, all right. This one works a little bit differently. Hmm. Na 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 na. Okay, there we go. It'll change in a second once it figures it out. It's slewing to it. There we go. Nice. Object is centered. Start enhancing image. There we go. Hopefully it's less cloudy in that direction. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to be ending at 12 o'clock, but if you do a search or Chris and Wilder, Chasing the Milk, Leo in the Solar System, Dobbs Dork, all these people, Sunshine Nate, all of them may be streaming the moon live. All right. I don't see anything in there yet, but hopefully it'll pop in. Now we're only doing 10-second subs on this one. I'm going to have to look into an EQ mount and make sure that I can do longer exposures. All right. There's got to be something there, right? I'm not seeing it yet. It's got to be there. I still got to run inside. Oh, man. That's not pretty. I want something. Bring it. Bring it. Usually, unless I just missed it. All right. I'm going to give it one more cycle. If we don't see anything, I'm moving on. This is just not right. It's just like even with the S30, it'll pick up just a little one. All right, one more cycle. Sorry, I looked away. Bow down 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 down. All right, that's disappointing. Sometimes when I stop it and then you'll see something there, I'm like, oh, where were you before? All right, nothing. That's very weird. It's weird to get nothing. Like I said, the S30 would pick that up. Sunflower. No, no, no. What did I say? Oh, pinwheel. Let's finish up with pinwheel. Let me make sure that one gets started. Alrighty, this one might take a couple of cycles, but you can already see a little bit of a star in there. So, okay, while that's coming in, I'm gonna run inside again real quick. I'll be right back. Maybe we'll go back a little. We'll go a little bit later than 12, just to get a little bit of the pinwheel. But I will be right back. Bear with me. Sorry about that. And we're back. Is Pinwheel coming in at all? Pinwheel takes a little bit longer, but once it does, it's worth it. That doesn't look so great though, does it? Might take some time. Hmm. Again, a little disappointing. Okay, it just cleared up a little bit. I mean, it's got some ways to go, but it's a good one. But I'm only gonna go till midnight. So I'm gonna wrap it up shortly. But like I said, if you're looking to find somebody doing the moon, let's see if I can see who is. Oh, you know what? I can't look at lives. I have to go to a different account. Bow down, bow down. Bow down, 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 bow down, bow down. Breakdown. Go ahead and give it to me. Yarrow, how are ya? I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Um, I don't know who else is on here. Craig, Jack, Yotaski, Sassy's still here. Um, Craig and Chestnut. Thanks for popping in, guys. I really appreciate it. Um, thank you for the heart me. So I was gonna end it at midnight. Maybe I'll go a little longer. Let me see where the moon is real quick. Let me step away again. Sorry. It is, yeah. It's still behind trees and houses. I can't even see it. So I feel like Pinwheel's not doing a very good job here. Huh. Where is that in the sky? In the northwest. Hmm. Unless it's cloudy there too. I can't. A little bit of clouds. I feel like this has come in better than this. So I'll stick around for a little while. See if Pinwheel comes in a little bit better. I'm going to end my YT stream though. Let's do that. Let me find that. I don't think anybody watched that.